like, oh, you're so strong. And that's how it often feels for us. It feels like when we're asking for support, we get told we're strong. When we're asking for resources, we get told that we're resilient. And it doesn't leave a lot of space for the kind of tenderness that we really want to cultivate in our life, the kind of softness that we really need. And welcome to September and the NiaZamar Circle. This month we really wanted to talk about this idea of tenderness. We want to talk about tenderness because often for Black women and femmes, we are told that we need to show up in ways that are strong. We are told that we are supposed to be resilient and that we should be able to just endure anything. And there's this meme that I recently saw, and it was just like a meme of a Black woman in the water drowning and, putting her hand out for support. And instead she got like a, what's it called? A high five. And it was basically saying like, oh, you're so strong. And that's how it often feels for us. It feels like when we're asking for support, we get told we're strong. When we're asking for resources, we get told that we're resilient. And it doesn't leave a lot of space for the kind of tenderness that we really want to cultivate in our life, the kind of softness that we really need. And something that has been super radical in my own life is actually starting to work intentionally to cultivate this tenderness. I sat here today with my plants because it's with my plants that I feel the softest, that I feel like I can really nurture. It's something that I work cultivating my friendships and giving my friends, care packages and just tokens of love, and something that I cultivate in my own relationship in terms of how we speak to each other. Tenderness is something that we must cultivate because it isn't always granted to us or given to us. So then we have to find ways to develop it within our own life, to really make it the standard of how we treat ourselves and deal with ourselves, but also the standard of how we will engage with other people and have them treat us. To know that for us, it is deeply important and that it is a requirement to be tender with us, and that we be tender with ourselves, because it's so, I don't want to say tempting, I think it's so habitual in some ways for us to think that we have to just get up and go and be resilient and make it work because it's how we survive. It's not that we want to, but it's that we have to. And then when we don't do it, we are at risk of literally not surviving. So this month, as we move into the fall season, and oftentimes fall comes with all these new beginnings to itself and new things that we have to do, especially during such a strange time, we really want to encourage tenderness. Tenderness. How do we be tender with ourselves? And each week we want to present you with a challenge of tenderness. And how will you incorporate tenderness in your life for yourself? So with that being said, we are going to invite you to join us in a tenderness map. So each week we're going to work at mapping out what tenderness for ourselves looks like within our own life. And we're going to be sending you different prompts for you to work on your tenderness map within your own life. We really hope that this helps to encourage the kind of softness that you, and I include myself in this because it's something I'm working at personally, but we really are hoping that this allows us to include the kind of softness that we really deserve, that we are not always granted, but definitely are always deserving of. So we hope that you like it and that you join us on this journey to join this current NiaZamar Circle for September. Please do, if you are not already a member, please become a member on our website and go on the journey with us. We love you so much, and we hope to see you through this process. Peace.